Can you tell me what office you're from?
Lewisburg, Pennsylvania.
And you a PCA, DCW?
PCA.
And can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a widow for about 24 years. I have 2 sons and 1 grandson. And I'm a horse person. Always have 5 years old. And
how did you hear about CRI?
I actually had a friend from church that introduced me to a friend of hers that worked for CRI. I don't know whether Darlene was a mentor or she was in the office here when the office was in Lewisburg proper. And then Darlene introduced me to another friend who was a retired nurse that was working for CRI.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Now, did you say how long you've been working there, or?
I started part-time in 2008 and went full-time in 2010. So it's been about 14 years.
Wow. Were there any challenges you think that you faced during working with CRI?
Sometimes it's upsetting that the families aren't more involved with people, especially last year with 2020 with COVID. It seemed like some people that lived independently by themselves, maybe like an apartment complex, the families weren't around much. Just sometimes the challenges, like not having a ramp to get out or not having a power chair for somebody.
Was there a reason you chose to be a PCA? Was there a calling?
Yeah, with doing therapeutic riding, I saw a lot of my riders that, of course, we had a lot of young riders, but then we started getting people that had Parkinson's and MS and MD, older people like in their 40s. And most of them had family members, but you just realized that how long can the family take care of them.
How do you connect with your consumer on a personal level or any other levels?
I try to get to know them, get to know their family and their likes and dislikes. One lady was really into puzzles, so I find puzzle books somewhere for $1 and bring them to her. Another lady and I connected with horse because she's a horse person many years ago. Let's talk about that. And another lady, she was into art. And even though I don't know a lot of the big artists, I knew good art when I saw it. And we'd always talk about art. So try to find something that's a personal connection somehow with them.
Nice. Would you recommend this job to somebody else, and why would you?
I actually have recommended the job to like 4 different people, and one is still working with CRI. And she enjoys seeing different people. And that's what I always tell people when I talk to them.
If I talk to your consumers, what would your consumers say they like the most about you?
I try to get their work done. I try to, whatever they want done. Sometimes a little challenging if you get somebody that doesn't speak well. So you really have to be creative of, okay, now, what exactly is it you want to eat? Or what do you want done when you want clothing-wise? Or one lady changes shoes all the time, and she had like 4 pairs of sneakers. Like, well, you have to go pick up the sneakers because I don't know what pair you want.
Yeah. And when you're stressed, what kind of things do you like to do to de-stress yourself?
I actually line dance on Wednesday. Yes, I've been doing that for many years. And in the summertime, I try to, even though I don't own a horse, I try to get somebody to let me ride their horse maybe for 20 minutes, or you just go out and just run around the pasture with neighbor's horse. He's 39-year-old best time. Just forget your worries.
Right. How do you help consumers keep their independency?
I try to encourage them to, come help me cook. Or if they want things dusted, okay, you pick it up and I'll dust underneath it. Their doctor's appointments. Try to say, well, let's call your doctor, or we need to change an appointment. One lady figured out that she could do it, when we were there to take care of her, she could do it herself.
Mm-hmm.
Dressing. Some people, they can put their pants on. They just need help pulling them up. Try to, even around the house, let's go move around a little bit. You can, if it's something simple to move, that I can sweep or mop.
What are your hopes for your consumers?
A lot of them to stay independent. I've had family members in a nursing home, and the care was fine. It's just sometimes, especially with COVID in 2020, I know people that didn't see family members, and the family members didn't understand what was going on. I'd like to see some of our consumers maybe be able to go out in the community more.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming to your office to do this video with me. And I hope you have a great day.